Hi everyone, my name is Kenzie. If you're new here and if you're not new here, welcome back. I am also Hackneyfitness from Instagram if you are here from my Instagram page. I assume you are, probably if you're watching this video, because I'm not really active on this page, and you know what, I'm very sorry, but you know when you don't have a huge crowd and it's hard to grow your YouTube channel, you're just not that into it. I jotted down a lot of notes on my MacBook. Stop it, alright? Turn this volume down. And I just jotted all my tips and tricks that I learned along the way. I also am making a separate one for Reels because that in itself, I kind of learned my own tips and tricks. So I wanted to put that as like a separate video so this isn't too long. Before we get this video started though, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and don't forget to hit the post notifications. I swear if this video gets so many views and y'all aren't subscribing or liking, you're not real friends, okay? Tip number one is probably the most important. I feel like it's like the foundation of your entire platform altogether. So with number one, you want to find your niche. And what I mean by that is to pick a topic and stick to that topic. So for instance, my Instagram is all about fitness, so I stick to fitness. I don't branch off into like beauty or like lifestyle. You can kind of, you know, not like fashion, but more so like, you know, show them what your life is outside of fitness. That's fine. But it's more so just like the beauty or, you know, getting into things that don't even relate to fitness, because if someone's following me for my fitness and I start posting about other things and they don't want to see that, you're most likely going to lose followers because of that. So you kind of just want to stick, at least for the beginning, just stick to that topic. Once you grow, it's easier to branch out. I know I see like a lot of like more famous Instagrammers or like fitness athletes that kind of branch out into like their lifestyle, what skincare they use, what hair products they use, you know, because people start to like ask and want to get to know that stuff, and that's okay. But like for the most part in the beginning, you don't want to do that. Okay, so tip number two is a funny one. I kind of tried this for a week to see how it went, and I feel like it worked. But I'm just not 100% sure. I'll have to keep going, but I feel like I could still share this with you guys anyway. So this guy on YouTube said to post a picture and get off of Instagram, log out, don't go on for an hour. And the reason why this is a thing is because Instagram gets paid by advertisements, and in order for advertisements to be seen and go out, they want people to be on Instagram as much as possible. And so if you're off of it for an hour, Instagram will start pushing out your content and giving you more likes and more comments and just giving you more notifications to tempt you to get back on the, you know, the platform. But the whole point is they're giving you that free push, you know, like the algorithm. They're kind of like getting you out there. So the more you stay off of it, the more likely that more people are to see your content and help you grow. So I tried that out and I kind of liked it. So it was very tempting, but I feel like it worked. Especially with my pictures. Like I posted a picture about I think it was like my blue light glasses and my watch, and I have, you know, a couple hundred followers, and usually I'd get like maybe 200, maybe a little less than that. But, you know, staying off for an hour, I felt like it kicked it out more. So I feel like that was like a really good tip that I have to share. Tip number three is all about engagement. This helped me a lot with growing my Instagram. When I first started out, I think I started in like November. I had maybe like 2,000 followers. Nothing crazy to me, at least, whatever. I would always answer back to every comment that, you know, came under my post. Anyone that would comment under my stuff, I would start commenting under their posts, and then it started to become a trend that every time both of us would post something, one of us would hype the other up. People that don't follow you back, you want to push it more like that so that they get to notice you, because the more that they see your comments, the more than likely they're, you know, going to click on your profile, see what you're about, you know, and then follow you. And another thing was just getting close to them. There's a bunch of these girls that I, like, always talk to, you know, we'll reply to each other's stories or, like, DM each other. So I got, like, a few phone numbers now. But it's just, you know, building these friendships through, you know, your platform and getting to know everybody helps a lot with growing, and then they start sharing about you to other people, and then eventually, you know, you'll start growing more. So that engagement is like very, very important. Tip number four is to turn your account into a creator or business. So to my friends that had like their account as a business account, it was taking the music off of their account, so they couldn't add it to their stories or anything. So you're better off just putting it into a creator account. But that just helps you with seeing, you know, how many views you have, or like, you know, how many people are sending your post off to other people, and saving and whatnot. So that helps with, you know, seeing how good your engagement is going. But it also shows you how much traffic is coming to your page, or like when your followers are most active. Say most of my followers are most active at like 12, say that. I'm gonna post at like 11:30, 30 minutes before that traffic comes in. That way when they get on, my content is like the top content that they see. So I do look out for that as well. Sometimes it doesn't always work, but it's it's really good to know like when people are most active on your account. And you can also put it on your story and ask people like, are you on in the morning? Are you on at nighttime? And that should help. Okay, so for tip number 5 and 6, just remember what I said about Instagram getting paid by advertisements, so they want to keep you on Instagram. So when we talk about the algorithm with the comments, likes, shares, and saves, there's like an order of like which is most important and which isn't. Now, the one that's the least important is likes, because it literally takes 1 second to like a post, and then you scroll to the next, and that's like the least amount of time somebody's spending on your content. So it really doesn't mean anything at all. Commenting, you want to create a caption that, you know, either there's a question at the end where someone can engage and answer that question, or just something that people can relate to. You don't want to just put like a caption that just doesn't really mean anything. Saves is like the second best. That's just, you know, letting Instagram know that you want to refer back to this content. But I don't really know, you know, as far as like saving it, you know, I don't really know how to explain. I don't know. Shares is like the number one important one of them all. This lets Instagram know that this stuff is important to you, and you know, that's when they start pushing that content out more, because they're thinking, okay, well, this is important, this is what's going to get me paid more, so let's just keep posting this content out more and getting it out there. Tip number 6 is getting people to stay on your account, and you know, what's most important for each aspect of like posting something, a reel, a story, or like anything related to that. So when it comes to posting pictures or videos or anything, and it's just like a regular post, it's not a reel, it's on IGTV, you want to take advantage of the carousel effect. So you want to post 10 different slides. That way, the more, you know, slides that you have, the more time someone's taking their time on your post and sliding through to look at each picture or video or whatnot. IGTV, I read this off of somebody's YouTube video that it doesn't really mean anything. It's kind of just there, you know, with all your lives. It'll save your lives onto your IGTV, but it doesn't really hold value at all. Your story, you want to post any questions, polls, any interactive post that gets people to stay on your story as well. And the more, you know, the more that people are interactive on your story, the more it'll push your story to the front of the line every time you post something. And then last but not least are the reels. Y'all are listening to the reel queen over here. That's literally like my saving grace, what actually helped my Instagram grow. Reels are in competition with TikTok, and so that's like the most popular thing going on right now. So like that's where it's at. You want to create content that gets people hooked, and gets them, you know, watching your reels like all the time. So like informational posts, funny ones. I literally am the most ridiculous person on my reels, and somehow they get views, and then people reshare them, and then the shares just have helped me push my content out there more. So that's pretty much like the biggest one, but I'll do an entire separate video on reels on itself. But that is all my tips for this video. I hope this was very helpful. If you have any questions or any concerns, leave a comment down below or just DM me on Instagram. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and don't forget to hit the post notifications so you never miss one of my videos again. And I will see you guys next time.